What's going on, everybody? I am back, and we are continuing our adventure through Stranding. So without any delay, let's dive into the action, shall we? Just need to check on the BB. All seems good. Let's see. Alright. Take on a new order at the distribution center west of Capital Knot City. West. As far as I know, I remember we still need to go to that other place. If I'm not mistaken. Alrighty then. Oh, here we go again.
This isn't what we agreed on. You said you'd do everything in your power to save BB.
We are. But we cannot release the sun just yet. Believe me when I tell you.
Says the woman in the mask who's done nothing but lie to me.
There might be more to this DD than we thought.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID.
What is it?
Sam, out of curiosity, how's it doing at the moment?
Before I answer that,
Something wrong?
when I hook up my BB, I see things.
What kind of things?
Like a face, someone I don't know, calling to me. There's this room, too, with other people talking, but I can't make out the words.
Lead-through effect. Didn't I warn you about this? You're mistaking the BB's memories for your own. They're false flashbacks, nothing more. Let me explain. A BB is harvested from its steel mother at around 28 weeks and placed in a pod. To be clear, this is before it's even born. The procedure halts its development. But even at 28 weeks, its sensory systems have matured enough to process external stimuli. It is more than capable of encoding this information into memories, which can bleed into yours via your connection.
So who's the man I saw?
Someone from the medical team, maybe? Or a BB technician? Does it matter? The BB has been in circulation for a while now. It's been handled by a lot of people. How should I know which one made an impression?
'Cause you're the expert.
No one's an expert, Sam. BBs were developed decades ago in secret. They're your quintessential black boxes.
Say what
We
now?
may use them, but we don't truly understand them. Believe me, I've been trying to learn more, but almost all of the old records are gone. If I find anything out, I'll tell you, all right? Dead man's honor.
Yeah, right.
Sam,
What is it?
All
check
clear.
the delivery terminal and review the list of orders.
Alright.
While you're resting, I ran some network diagnostics. Beryllium monitoring and holographic systems are nominal. Unfortunately, our printer is offline.
Dang it!
I know, after all the trouble you went through to bring us those materials. This one's on us. We ordered a part a while back, but it never arrived. The printer needs it to communicate with the chiral network. Mules must have snatched it, caught that porter en route or something.
Mules.
If I'm right, they'll have taken it to their drop site, which is smack dab in the middle of their territory. Don't suppose you'd be up for stealing us our property back? Can't think of anyone more qualified than you.
I wouldn't call it stealing if I'm giving it back to the rightful owner. I don't know. That's a gray area for me. But I'm suspecting that the mules are those guys that we ran into. But then why is it... It doesn't make any sense that they would call it residence, but whatever. It's probably the stuff that they were holding or something. I don't know. I believe it's this one they're talking about. Steep hill. Yeah, seems about the right one. So it seems that the skulls, or that face, or whatever the heck that is, does mean it's those guys, I suppose. Well, not like we have really much of a choice. If we want to be able to start printing stuff, we have to get it back. So, yeah. No, I don't want to cancel the order. Accept the order. Sheesh.
Mama's added a watchtower schematic to your PCC.
Watchtower?
If you don't have it on you, consider fabricating one. You never know when you'll need to recon an area.
That is a good point. I suppose we might as well keep it. You never know. How many we got? Two? Two. Okay. We'll put it on the shoulder. Destroyed presence. Huh? Curious. Alright, let's go.
Order assigned. Beginning scan.
Huh?
Have a pleasant journey.
What the? Okay. Seriously, what is all this stuff? This is a little bit overwhelming right now. What the? Okay. What's this mean? Looks like something's on fire, but I can't really make it out. Where do we gotta go? I really want to use that bike, but I don't think there's really any space up there. Well, I don't really think there's a path up there. From what I can tell. Oops. How do you do that? There we go. Yeah. There's really no space. Well, there's really no way to use the bike, so we're gonna have to climb. It's really disappointing though, because I was really looking forward to using the bike.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
I don't have any weapons.
Call it a rule or a habit, but most mules almost always bring stolen shipments home with them. Find the post box, steal back the cargo.
Got it.
Simple as that. But be careful. These guys are armed.
Oh, that's
If
great.
this goes sideways, be ready to fight.
How? I don't have any weapons. Yeah, all I got is my fists. I believe that's where we're supposed to go. Doesn't look like anyone's here. Which is fortunate for us. Alright, so we just gotta basically do what we do with the BTs. Oh! Whoa. Gotta be very careful. Looks like there's a couple of them around here. Luckily there's no one here. Technically we can sneak by. Gotta take what's rightfully ours. That one. We'll carry it on our back. Mule boots. Container damage. Okay, no, we don't need those. We got pretty much everything we need. That's all we actually really came for. Now we just gotta return the way we came and then we should be good to go.
Mules. Damn addicts chasing a cargo high. Shame we gotta deal with their bullshit all. Back in the day, AI did everything. Deliveries were handled by unmanned vehicles and drones. And all we had to do was sit back and let them work. It was revolutionary. Damn near singularity. No reason for it not to take off.
Fair enough, I suppose.
People didn't like it when we took the human element out of the service industry. So, after some consideration, we put it back in. Made jobs no one really needed and gave them to folks who couldn't live without them. And from there, it snowballed. Now we got cults of cargo-chasing crazies who get off on hijacking shipments. Jackal's always on the lookout for the next porter. Make sure you're not him.
Absolutely not.
Bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear.
I may not have a gun. I may not have a gun, but I certainly have fists. But all that matters right now is that we get the printer online.
All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Oh. Easy, easy.
Keep on keeping on.
Alright. There we go. That should do the trick.
Time to get that chiral printer in working order. Sorry to push you through so much trouble, but trust me, it'll be worth it.
It better be.
Excellent. The unit doesn't have a scratch on it. Never doubted you'd come through for us.
Again, it felt a little bit too easy.
Sam, how are your shoes holding up? Not too well, I imagine. Conditions being what they are out there. Nothing ruins your day like shoes falling apart while you're on the job.
Can't
Carry
say I
on like
disagree.
that, and it's only a matter of time before you injure yourself. I've arranged for boots to be added to your supplies. Bridges standard issue, so they ought to fit you fine. You should always carry an extra pair. But if you forget or run into trouble, you can fabricate another via a terminal at one of our many facilities.
Fair enough. I appreciate that. Macros in ancient Egypt. View of life and death. 2 years ago. Distribution center west of Capital Knot City. The chiral network. Interesting. Oh.
Good work, Sam. It seems your connection level is increasing. As your connection level increases, larger quantities of resources will be made available to you at our facilities.
Distribution center west. Hey. Anyway, to use this data, gain access to a level 2 or higher structure and select customized structure. Huh? Connection level increased. More structures can be built within the chiral network area. And we got more metal and resins. Well connected. Yes. Right. Sheesh. Just unlocking achievement after achievement. Alright.
See you around.
See you around. Yes. Who are you?
Congratulations, Sam. I understand you now have access to a chiral printer. An extraordinarily useful device that can only function because of the manner in which our network utilizes the beach, enabling us to transfer massive volumes of data instantaneously. Since under normal circumstances, such transfers would take hours, if not days, some have speculated that the chiral network might, in essence, be a time machine. That it is transmitting data into the past. Suffice it to say, we have yet to fully grasp the fundamental nature of the network.
That's a little bit of a steep jump, don't you think?
One might liken our relationship with it to that of primitive man's with fire. Is it useful? Quite. Is it dangerous? Undeniably so. Nevertheless, we have decided that the reward outweighs the risk. Furthermore,
if it outweighs
as
the risk,
BTs are linked to the beach, it stands to reason that further study and experimentation could be of considerable benefit. The same could be said regarding you, of course.
by the looks of the
Rest assured,
that little
I will keep you apprised of
device on his chest, I'd assume this is Hartman. It's recycled.
Holy!
Whoa! Sheesh. Yeah, that doesn't look good at all. So let's recycle it, I suppose. Confirm. What exactly do we get out of this anyway? I mean, it said destroy resins. What exactly does that even mean?
Thank you for your continued support.
You're welcome, I guess. Oh, we did get some resin. Okay. Let's see. Let's get some new boots. Goodness knows we could probably use them. Said one, right? Let's see what else we can do. Nope, just that. Seems like we should be good. Just need a new pair of boots. We'll just put it on the boot clip. You never know.
That thing you're holding is a crystal collector.
A what?
Now, as the name suggests, it provides secure storage for any crystals you gather.
Allow me to describe your quarry. Chiral crystals appear gold to the naked eye and are frequently found in formations resembling human handprints. Surrounding rocks and debris tend to float a few feet above the ground. And they are most commonly found in areas with high precipitation.
Oh, great.
Got all that? Rain, floating rocks, golden handprints. That's your trifecta. Look for these three things and you'll find the crystals. If you've been especially observant, then perhaps you already know where to look.
Well, I honestly don't think anyone's gonna miss a crystal that's shaped like a human hand, as well as the fact some of them tend to float off the ground. I honestly don't think anyone's gonna miss that. Okay, so we gotta go all the way over there.
Sam, chiral crystals are pretty small and can be difficult to spot with the naked eye. I'd advise you to use your ultra deck to point you in the right direction.
My what?
If you want to survey a wider area, though, you might consider building a watchtower and relying on its sensors.
You know what? Let's give the watchtower a try. See what it does. See watchtower. See where is it? assume this is the watchtower. No. One of these has to be the watchtower. Well, let's give it a try. I assume that's the watchtower. Whoa. And I assume that's its range. That's a pretty good range. Alright, let's place it. This will definitely be...
Oh, right.
That is impressive. Not yet. Any second now.
Construction complete.
There we go. Structure menu. Structure menu to see a list of functions. Okay, structure menu. What? Structure menu, structure menu. I'm honestly having a hard time to see this. Hey, look at that. There it is.
Further now.
Here's one. There we go. Oh. Is that all we needed? Let's collect a little bit more, just so you know. Well, just in case. Let's collect a little more, just in case. Yeah. Although we don't want to spend too much time out here. Gotcha. Alright. I think we should be good for now.
Scanning bridges on here.
Yeah.
Sam, Chiral crystal deliveries are a little different from usual. The process is pretty simple, though. Access the delivery terminal to drop off any chiral crystals you're carrying.
Okay.
Keep on keeping on.
So I assume we put it in the recycling? Yeah. That should be good. Alright, we should be good for now. That's different.
Got some chiral crystals for us?
Just
These
uploaded
crystals
them.
only form in places with elevated chiralium levels, which makes me wonder if expanding the network had something to do with it. Not a bad haul. Plenty enough for research. We'll take good care of them.
You better. We didn't really have to travel that much to get some of that. An A! Ah! Dang it. I should have gone for the extras. I should have gone for the extras. Oh well. Can now be used at all UCA affiliated facilities. The amount of materials that can be used at the distribution center west has increased. Oh. Bridges HQ have added for a new structure. Bridges? A bridge? That could have been helpful in so many scenarios, and you're only telling us this now? Forget it. Forget it. We have it now. Okay, open a new option. Claim materials. Oh.
Excess chiral crystals can be deposited at any facility. They'll be added to the stores held on site.
Sweet.
These local stores include materials that you can draw upon to fabricate equipment as needed.
That's actually quite helpful, actually. Recycling weapons, equipment, or materials at a facility will increase the amount of materials available for use at the facility. These can then be used to fabricate any new weapons and equipment that you require. Very useful. But I have one more question. Will we ever be able to fabricate a weapon? In case we run into any more trouble? If I may be so bold as to ask. Yes! Whoa. Nice. You have been awarded the title of Skilled Handler. Continue to strive for greater recognition. Yes! You've achieved delivery volume grade 10. You can now carry more cargo. Now that's what we need.
Oh, before I forget. This is for you.
What is that?
That's container repair spray for patching up cargo containers. Good for dealing with timefall degradation and all that. Useful stuff if you and your cargo have been through the ringer. We've added it to your supplies list, so it's readily available if and when you need it.
Okay, now we're talking. We're getting some good stuff here. Let's just auto-arrange. Oh, okay. But yeah, now we're talking. Now we're getting some good stuff.
Be seeing you.
Ciao.
There is a correlation between elevated Corellium levels and increased crystal formation. This may well be the result of the network's expansion.
Possibly.
You needn't worry though. Local chiral density is still within an acceptable range. If you find any more, be sure to collect it. You'll be well rewarded.
I hope so. What's up?
If you come into more chiral crystals, you can submit them at one of our facilities. And you can deposit other resources too, along with any items you don't need. Everything has its value. What we don't use as is can be broken down into components for R&D and other applications.
That is certainly most helpful. Now we're definitely getting somewhere. That is all for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, hit the like and subscribe button and share with anyone you know. And don't forget to hit that bell icon to be notified when I release my latest video. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace out.